for generations. A persistent myth has echoed through Argentina. There are no black people here. This statement, even echoed by former President Carlos Menem in 1997, has obscured a rich and vital history. It's a history of presence, contribution, and an ongoing struggle for recognition that demands to be told. The story of Afro-Argentines is deeply intertwined with the nation's very foundation, yet often erased from textbooks. During the 19th century wars of independence, black men were disproportionately recruited into the army. They were the cannon fodder sent to the front lines, facing mass casualties in battles like the War of the Triple Alliance. This military service, while crucial for the nation, decimated their male population. Beyond the battlefields, epidemics like cholera and the devastating 1871 yellow fever outbreak swept through Buenos Aires. Afro-Argentine communities, often living in poorer conditions, suffered disproportionately high mortality rates. These combined tragedies created a demographic shift, further marginalizing their presence. Then came the massive influx of European immigrants in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. With a high male mortality rate among black Argentines, many Afro-Argentine women married white men. This was often seen as a forced integration, a dilution of their distinct cultural identity. Crucially, the significant cultural contributions of Afro-Argentines were systematically minimized or attributed to European culture. The roots of tango, vibrant dances, and unique culinary traditions all bore their indelible mark. Yet, history books often painted a different picture, erasing their legacy. Today, despite the historical erasure, Afro-Argentines continue to face systemic racism and marginalization. Economic hardship and social invisibility remain significant challenges. Even the term Negro, often used as a classist insult, further obscures the racial realities of the nation. However, the tide is slowly turning. In recent years, Afro-Argentine activists are rising. They, alongside international human rights groups, are fighting for their voices to be heard. Despite their low population, less than 1%, they are an integral part of Argentina's history and present. A significant step was the inclusion of a self-identification question for Afro-descendants in the 2010 census. Efforts in the 2020 census further aimed to better reflect their presence, acknowledging the legacy of being invisible. This challenge of invisibility remains, but the fight for recognition continues with renewed vigor. It's a call to acknowledge and celebrate the full, vibrant history and diversity of Argentina. By embracing all its threads, Argentina can weave a stronger, more inclusive national tapestry. The story of Afro-Argentines is not just their story, it is Argentina's story, waiting to be fully embraced.